Hello, everybody. Marcel back with DJ Chris here. Okay, I just wanted to talk about the Broly movie because we did watch it like last Saturday. It was last Saturday, right?
Yeah.
And so we wanted to talk about how I felt about it. So for me first, let me get straight into this. Me first, I felt like if I was to give it from like a normal standpoint of view, I would give the movie a 10 out of 10. But if I was to give it like, if I was to think critically about it and be a tryhard critic on it, I would give it like a 9 or at least an 8.5. And from my cons first, my first con with the movie, one thing I didn't like, well, the only thing I didn't like kind of was that it was rushed. Like you see the forms we're fighting in now, the full power Broly and the Gogeta Blue. I'm mad that that happened instantly. Like they were in the dimension. Oh, spoilers! I mean, obviously it's a review, so they're in the dimension, and then Gogeta just pops blue, right? It happened in the dimension, right? He
Yeah, it
just
happened
pops
to
blue,
mention.
and Broly just said, "Bam, full power," or whatever you want to call this thing. And I'm just like, that's they kind of just did it like too. How do like they didn't drag it like I thought they would. Like when Broly went Super Saiyan underwater, they really went hard with that. They really did. But this full power mode, I was like, oh snap! When he goes all this even buffer mode, it's gonna be even bigger of a deal. Oh, not this time. Okay, sorry. Oh, that finished them. Okay, so as I was saying, I wanted them to drag out the blue form and the the Broly going full power. Another slight thing is that I personally didn't want to see Gogeta slap Broly, meaning like I didn't want to see him Janemba Broly, as in like we all know when we first saw Gogeta, he embarrassed Janemba. When we all saw Gogeta for the first time, he just embarrassed Janemba. I wanted to see Gogeta try. Well, I should have known Gogeta wouldn't have to try at all. They made Gogeta Blue broken. The fusion didn't even end. They were still chilling in blue, talking to Frieza, and then I mean yeah, that was my main problem, and I feel like they spent the backstory part was cool and all, but it was like it changed the original storyline a little bit. Nothing too major, but I think they focused too much on it. Like the Broly backstory part was good, but then the Frieza stuff that was dumb. That was a little too much. Christian, what
Well,
was your cons with it?
in my opinion, the movie was amazing. 9 out of 10. If I was to be completely honest with you, but at the time in the movie, obviously I was probably blinded by hype, so I didn't really notice the
We
rush,
all
the
were.
rush of the forms. But until Marcel told me that the forms seemed kind of rushed once they revealed it, I actually thought about it, and he was actually right. But
No,
aside
I'm
from
not gonna
that,
lie. Like while they went blue, I was just like, wait, really? That's it? It's gonna do it like that? I actually was like kind of disappointed as the thing was going on. But that's just me. I don't know. But I feel like the movie was like it was built up until they were started fighting Broly. It was fan service. So we got the story. It was all seriousness while it was showing like the story and all that. But then once they started fighting, then they were just like, okay, we're gonna now this is just everything the fans wanted to see. So that's what this whole thing's gonna be about now. So we saw the fighting happen and all that. But and then they started focusing less on storyline. If you do you know what I'm trying to say, Christian? Like then
I
they
got
just
what you're trying
started
to
all
say.
out fighting. The fight scene was the best fight scene we've ever seen in Dragon Ball, in my opinion. I feel like it was the most detailed, definitely best animated movie for Dragon Ball as well. So You can't say that wasn't, because it definitely was. And then the animation style changed after. Was it after Goku started fighting Broly? No, it was after Broly blew up the started threw the giant ball. He threw his giant Broly ball. Then the whole animation style changed. If you were paying attention, I did catch that. And another, yeah, yes, like the hype moments of the trailer. I thought they were gonna drag out, like the Gallic gun and Kamehameha. That thing was 2 seconds. They didn't even do anything.
Yeah, Broly ate that like it was nothing.
And then the Broly ball, the giant green blast. My guy Broly just put it up out of nowhere, and then no one knew what happened after. It just blew up, and I was kind of honestly confused. Like, I thought they were gonna clash with that or something. It wasn't anything too dramatic, and but they did nail the comedy. I did think some parts was funny, like when they showed Kid Vegeta and Raditz. That was kind of funny. And another funny part was them trying to do the fusion dance. It ended up Frieza getting smacked for an hour, which literally made no sense. He should have gotten bodied. But
There's only one more problem I had with the thing was that they kind of sexualized Chile. Like they didn't have to do that.
They know people like that. So so I'm not surprised they did it like a couple times. But then after they just had her like so many camera angles, I'm like, dang, okay. She's not even gonna be relevant after. Well, who knows? Who knows what they do with this series adaptation? And some people are saying they don't want to see this. We all know Super's coming back, or some type of Dragon Ball series. And they don't want to see this be another adaptation in an anime. I won't mind. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be as good as the movies version, obviously. But I honestly won't mind seeing it again. Like Resurrection of F and Battle of Gods, that was annoying to watch. But this Broly movie, I won't mind watching. How do you feel if they redo an anime adaptation?
Like if I see them redo it, obviously I wouldn't be too excited for it, but I wouldn't have that much of a problem with it. Yeah, it would be pretty cool seeing it in anime adaptation. See them actually
they do
explain
change it
thoroughly.
a little bit. Like Battle of Gods and all that was different. And yeah, they're gonna explain it thoroughly there, just to stretch it out. It's gonna be like 40 episodes. It's gonna be showing Kid Broly just walking around, eating, and all that mess. But yeah, they really nailed Broly's backstory. They made Broly a really relevant character. And if you know me, you know Broly was like my favorite villain, even though he wasn't canon. So even before all this movie hype, I was still jacking Broly before any Broly movie was being announced. I do like this Broly more than the original one. Design and all, and definitely story did not include Goku crying when he was a baby. So that was nice. So that's what I wanted to see happen in the movie. I want to see Gogeta get bloodied and freaking Stardust Breaker being their only option. My guy Broly ate that. And then
props to Broly.
And then they just used Shenron. And then the wishes, like Bulma. I'm not surprised Bulma was trying to use the Dragon Balls for something mad irrelevant. But Frieza, really? Wishes, bro.
It's for a comedy. It's for a comedy standpoint.
I was like, it was funny only because Bulma just said she wanted it to grow 5 years younger. And then Frieza's like, I want to get 5 centimeters taller. And it's like, come on, guys, Frieza. Really? Really? You just fought for your life for the Universal Survival Arc? You want to get taller? After seeing Goku get MUI? Another thing I was kind of like, I think they animation, yeah, everything. Oh, one thing I did have a problem with, I gotta tell somebody about this. I'm tight that Broly was fighting Vegeta in God form. Goku decides to step in and fight some base form. I'm like, whoa! Stop! They need to get off Goku's body. I hate that. I was like, okay,
Goku did
Vegeta
get bodied though. That was one of my favorite parts when Goku got bodied.
That was kind of sad. Like, Goku's not my favorite character, but in the older Broly movie, he was getting embarrassed and jacked up. They made sure to include that in this one. Like, that was brutal. They
My guy
always
Goku
nail
was
Goku screaming.
on
He
that ice.
always Sean always nails Goku screaming, bro. Oh my gosh, he was getting bullied. I'm just like, someone said Vegeta's grimy for not stepping in. Vegeta was base form watching. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Oh no, that's crazy. But I'm like, Vegeta would have want Goku to step in if that was happening. So I don't think Goku was really screaming when he was getting his back broken, but you know, it was funny. And he tried to go freaking MUI after that. That's what another thing I noticed, the animators, they were drawing when they were going like basic Super Saiyan, they showed green in Vegeta when he was going. You remember that, Christian?
Yeah. Like that, they didn't
Well,
have
yeah,
to do that,
that's
but
just
it did look kind of cool.
Yeah, they did it just for. I think they just did it just for effect, just like. And then they did the little MUI thing on purpose. They did that on purpose. Like he wasn't actually gonna go MUI, but they did it just because they knew people were gonna be like, oh my god, he tried it. But no, he really wasn't. But overall, dang,
Really?
Okay, but yeah, that was just a little quick thingy about it. Overall, the movie was amazing. Definitely, I want to watch it again. Definitely want to see that again. And I recommend you watch it if you haven't for some reason. But yeah,
Everybody
later.
watch